worth. My mama told me that they gon' act cool, but they really hate. I know my worth.
I was so nervous to press post because I'm like, man, how are people gonna react to this?
Stones in my Jesus face. Ain't gotta run, cause this not a race.
So many people reached out to me like, I am so happy you did this because like, I'm a Black woman, I'm a Black man, I'm in the pet industry and I'm here and nobody's talking about this. And so I was on social media, I was looking up a whole bunch of dogs, and I noticed that I didn't see anybody that looked like myself. I didn't see any Black or brown people that had social media presence on Instagram. So then I started doing a Google search for Black pet influencers, Black-owned pet businesses, and I could only find a few of them. And that's when it occurred to me that this was clearly an untapped niche. That's when I decided the direction that I wanted to go in with this page. People started reaching out to me and letting me know like, hey, I didn't even know that these brands existed. And that's when I started realizing, I'm like, oh, this is my purpose.
Crimson, sit. Crimson, down. Yes, good boy.
I've been able to use his page to talk about really uncomfortable injustices in the country. I did a post during George Floyd when his verdict came out. We did a post about Breonna Taylor. I did a post on 420. For Juneteenth, I bought 2 bandanas from a Black woman-owned company, Migo and Company. And so on Juneteenth, he wore 1 bandana, and then on July 4th, I had a second bandana that said free-ish and established 1865. And I put that on him because in my opinion, you know, July 4th, we were not all free. So I didn't feel comfortable making a happy Independence Day or happy 4th of July post.
Fresh. We see you. We see you. Yes.
Being isolated during COVID was very, very hard. Crimson came around at the perfect time because I really feel like he really like saved my mental health, but not just through his companionship and me having him, but because I felt like I started finding a purpose. I call him my little Olympian. From like the first month, I noticed that he loves to run. Like he runs up the steps in literally 7 seconds flat. Hi, Crimmy, hi. He loves jumping. We're working on him jumping. He's jumping a little bit too high these days.
Flex for the people. Flex for the people.
He's just really one of the happiest dogs I've ever met.
People, yes.
When you're looking at pet pages, you're not looking to necessarily talk about racism and the injustices in the country. But I wanted people to make sure that, you know, this is an opportunity to use our pages to talk about things that are important. I love Crimson. I mean, he is one of the best things that's ever happened to me, but what we're doing is bigger than he and I. It's bigger than our bond. It's really about finding a purpose and just kind of utilizing him as a vehicle and being able to really amplify the Black voice.